Most Nigerians don't understand investigative journalism. A lot of times when I do an investigation and it doesn't favor their side, they think I've been paid by the other side. You cannot please everybody. One part is wrong and the other part is right. So the job of an investigative journalist is really to go in there and defend media freedom. What does it mean by defending media freedom? To find the truth. You go in a story and just go find the truth. An example of finding the truth is, okay, the Shiites are marching in front of the National Assembly and they're approaching the National Assembly. They want to take over. They're coming in. So there's a shootout. Okay, the National Assembly police opens fire and 3 or 4 Shiites die. When I get there as a journalist, my job is not to support the Shiites or the police in the National Assembly. My job is to say, hi, I'm Kemi Olunloyo. I'm here to find the truth. I'm there to defend media freedom. So basically, the police will tell me their own side of the story at the National Assembly, and the Shiites, the rest of the marchers, will tell me. So it's a matter of finding the truth. The most annoying part of my job is being called a prophetess. Nigerians insert religion in everything. When they see that a story comes true, something I said a month ago, a year ago, a week ago, even 2 years ago, they now say, oh my God, everything she says come to pass. She's a prophetess. They don't understand that news people are trained as analysts. You can analyze something on Monday and it can happen on Saturday because you've seen the red flags. And that's what a red flag means, something that's about to happen. So if you have a customer come into a bank holding a gun in their holster every day, and you know guns are not legal in Nigeria, you have to do something. Okay, if you don't do something, Friday they robbed the bank and you saw them on Monday and Tuesday walking in with a gun. So you missed the red flag. That's what a journalist does. You have to look for the red flag. I have to say the most memorable one was the Dakwilo case against Koza's Pastor Fatoyinbo. Here's a pastor that had allegations facing him left, right, and center. And Busola Dakwilo's husband, Timi Dakwilo, a prominent musician, had already started using innuendos on the pastor. A certain pastor in Abuja is raping the congregation. Innuendos is not what you use in this case. This is a pastor. You're a musician. You guys are both public figures. You know, a pastor is raping their congregation. Are they raping their congregation or your wife? So he was slow. He didn't get, he did not get that stuff together. The whole thing was planned as far as I'm concerned. It was a plan to extort the pastor, and I uncovered that. They even sued the pastor, among other things, in a civil suit when the criminal case was not even done. And the judge in that civil suit actually dismissed the case and asked them to pay, the pastor. I mean, the case has quietly faded away. We all know how it happened. Some people don't know. But, it didn't happen. Busola did not plan her story very well. She took parts of Me Too movement's Wikipedia, tried to make it her story. Pastor Andy Savage, who took a congregation member, a teenager, home after church and sexually assaulted them. Busola used that as her own line to go home, and Pastor Fatoyinbo dropped her off and had doggy-style sex with her on the Mercedes. And the year she mentioned, the car was not even born yet. Even the baby was not even born yet, the baby she went to babysit. So she didn't do her calculations right. So this was an eye-opener. It involves a very powerful pastor, and you can easily destroy somebody's life if you lie on them and you are portrayed as the victim. And in this case, this is rape, and women are usually one that everybody's sympathetic to. Of course, the biggest challenge is money. Money, money, money. Investigative journalism costs money. Even if it's not investigative, independent journalists need money. And we depend on grants and donations. People don't understand. They call me a beggar and they call me all kinds of names, but they don't understand. They want the news. They want the authentic, real story, but they don't think they should be paying for it. I even had one kid say, why should I pay for information? But they don't understand they're paying for television, radio, newspapers. I crowdfund a lot of my work. All my investigations are crowdfunded. And this is why somebody started crowdfunding. If everybody donated 1,000 naira, I'll be happy because I can actually, if it actually happens, I can actually get the millions I need to investigate everything. I get a lot of investigation requests, but they just mouth requests. Please, can you investigate two boys having sex with two kids? And I get videos sent to me. I get all kinds of stuff, but you can't just say, can you investigate? Who's paying for it? So that's the way things work. Who's going to pay me for my time, my energy, my money, my sitting down? They don't understand how it works. It's money. I'm not salaried by a TV, radio station, or newspaper. I'm working independently. So that's how I can be able to bring you the stories. Investigative gist. It's just gossip and people want to know. Investigative gist, I created it in Nigeria. Basically what it is stories about celebrities and public figures. Gossipy stories. And you investigate it. I know Chioma and Davido are my biggest clients there. I call them clients. Many things people want to know. Like I told people that Davido and Chioma are never going to last and I'm going to marry. I said all this stuff, but I look like a hater to everybody. 2-3 years later, they're now believing the outcome. I'll have more on them. There's a lot going on. Surviving Davido is on youtube.com/Kemi Talks Gist. People can go watch it. I made it 3 years ago. All the answers were there, but people ignored it. Investigative gist, yeah, it's going to come. Right now we have one, that I'm working on. A celebrity on the run from authorities, has to do with Yahoo rituals. They had a party and they served people. Some meat was poisoned. So I'm investigating exactly what happened over there. Was it meat that was poisoned by the meat people, or was we have rumors of Fulani herdsmen and some of the meat is going to be poisoned in southwest Nigeria. We have all these forms of attacks that we hear about, but that's what I do. I have to investigate everything. Okay, so I'm asking everybody to donate anything they can. The minimum is 1,000 naira. I really appreciate it. People in Diaspora, the GoFundMe is going to be launched. We also have First Bank of Nigeria, 2007-477-948. 2007-477-948. First Bank of Nigeria. And then, of course, we have BTC. The Bitcoin, address is there, and also the barcode. You can scan that for crypto users, as well as PayPal, paypal.me/Olukemi Olunloyo. So please donate a minimum of 1,000 naira. I need money to work for the next year, and I need to do a lot of investigations. I really appreciate everybody. Basically, that's the only way I can get you the stories, and I can get your answers to many other things that the mainstream media does not investigate. You can never find the mainstream media investigating some of the stuff I do. Like the Fatoyinbo case, they couldn't report past the fact that Busola accused the pastor. And that's just about it. I got deep into it, interviewing a lot of people who went to the church, people who knew them, they have the money, but they don't have the time. There's so much libel and defamation. Look at the FFK case. I'm the only one that really got deep inside it. I had to crack into Fani Kayede's household and interview past, former, present employee and all that. So it's very important, that you get into this mode so you can find the truth. Fani Kayede's case now, what's it? It's not a political story. It's not a political story. It's not a celebrity story per se, but it's gossip, But it has to be reported. TV, radio, they can't do much with it. And Fani Kayede is also active in the political arena. So that's the part they're covering on him, not his personal life. Diban, Shaitan, Heritage Bank had to deal with Diban on his 40th birthday, and everything was suspended because of this alleged rape. Carefully planned, and I rooted out the truth and the lies, even getting threatened and stuff by the other side's lawyer. But I put them to their place. At the end of the day, look what happened. Dibanj He's back with the Cream platform and he's back with his life. It's just been a tragic time for people to start all this stuff. Thank God for journalists like me who puts out the truth. I make money a lot from my adverts, from my traffic. The traffic that comes with my work is a lot. Adverts that put inside that traffic. And of course, I need a lot of help with donations so I can do the work. So I thank everybody. And April 1st, everything's going to be on the stories: Instagram, Facebook story, Twitter fleets, YouTube story. I'm working on the stories. So make sure you're glued to the stories. If you want to put an advert in, contact me. KemiTalksMedia@yahoo.com. I'll see everybody April 1st, 2021.